My name is Panagiotta Argyri. I am mathematician to Model High School Evangelica of Smyrna. I have 2 master degrees, but also I have participated to European workshops and conferences to present my work for innovation in education. I have experience in using WebDO tools and mathematical software in teaching and learning process. My school is a model school, is one of the 5 model schools in Greece, and it's strongly interested in organization, innovation, teaching and learning activities for education. School infrastructure is everything from electricity, safe buildings, libraries, computer rooms, safe classrooms, sport halls and fields, laboratories for science experiments. Without these things, a school cannot work properly. For school, we can also call infrastructure resources. Information technology infrastructure in general a set of physical devices and software required to operate enterprise. A set of firm-wide services including computer platforms, communication, data management, application software, physical facilities, information technology, standards, education, research and development services. Information and communication technology can be contribute to universal access to education, equity in education, the delivery of quality learning and teaching, teachers' professional development, and more efficient education management, governance, and administrations. Information and communication technology, ICT, is an accepted term for information technology, IT, which stress the role of unified communication and the integration of telecommunications, computers, as well as necessary enterprise software, middleware, storage, and audiovisual system which enable users to access, store, transmit, and manipulate information. UNESCO takes a holistic and comprehensive approach to promoting ICT in education. For planning school ICT infrastructure, we have to explore the possibility and consequences of using ICT for school management and adding ICT to curriculum. So we have to answer basic topic questions. Schools are increasingly using a wide range of useful tools and applications to support teaching and learning assessment. This application can be used to support and change and positively transform the learning experience in order to improve learning outcomes for pupils and students. As part of school self-evaluation process, identify school learning priorities and outcomes. School e-learning plans should form an integral part of wider school planning. Consider how effective use of ICT could help achieve learning outcomes. Get started. Assess your current situation and set future goals. What is the vision for learning that technology could be supporting? What digital learning resources could be needed? What kind of professional development will teachers need to become proficient with digital learning? What is your current network capacity? What is the current state of your physical infrastructure? How many and what type of devices does your network support now? What is planned for the future? What resources are available to fund the transmission, getting high-speed internet to schools and throughout the schools? Some target objectives for the school might be to facilitate a better learning environment in schools and classrooms, transform a learning environment to improve learning experience and outcomes, to provide more flexibility for teachers to experiment with different Cloud-based application. To try out free cloud-based tool and application without having to invest in local services. To more effectively utilize students' own technology. For example, student tablets in classroom. To investigate if ICTs can assist in achieving these objectives. This illustration provides an example of connections that can be used to extend high-speed connectivity throughout a school campus. Why are devices important? Which factors should be considered when selecting devices? What about beyond programs? How will pay for devices? What funding sources are available? How often will devices need to be replaced? How will devices be maintained? Should your school allow devices to be taken home? How should devices be rolled out? With the incorporation of technology into the music curriculum, students can create new works and study existing pieces. In combination with special composition software, a MIDI keyboard connected to the computer allows students to create spontaneously while the computer records and remembers the detail, while printers directed by appropriate software can print out the music annotations. Students may then review their musical composition, revise and edit as desired, with their work being saved to a flash drive, hard drive or network storage device. Music, CD-ROM and DVDs that combine music and graphics allow students to study the music of diverse cultures from all over the world. Applications such as iMovie channels, such as YouTube and iTunes, allow budding musicians to record and distribute their music creation. Storage and bandwidth needs to properly operate this application must be planned for and meant. For arts. For the student who never felt like an artist, the use of digital tools in the arts provide a pathway toward creativity throughout graphics programs that ensures exploration of shapes, colors, patterning, repetition, and recursion. The low cost of color printers add another dimension to this level of exploration. Specialty software programs allow for cartooning, technical drawing, and combining colors and sounds. Virtual tools of art museums around the world allow art students to take virtual field trips to study the works of the master without leaving the classroom. High-speed bandwidth, high-resolution projection device, and appropriately powerful computers are necessary to maximize the value of these visual resources.